When you see a message called Jonah's Revival, you may be thinking about the biblical prophet, Jonah, the son of Amittai. And you could say he had quite a revival when he went to Nineveh to preach. As a result of his preaching, 120,000 people were saved. And not necessarily that they came to Christ or came to God, but they were saved from their planned destruction. So in a lot of ways, that's quite a revival. But the thing is, this message about Jonah's revival, when the Lord initially told him to go to Nineveh to preach, to tell him in 40 days the city would be destroyed, Jonah had set out for Tarshish. The Lord told him to go to the east, he started going to the west. Now imagine if Jonah had gone to Tarshish and the Lord allowed him to. And imagine if Jonah preached in Tarshish. Imagine if the Lord used him mightily in Tarshish and many people came to know Yahweh in Tarshish. But imagine Jonah doing all of that and seemingly being outwardly successful, yet being an absolute failure because the Lord didn't send him to Tarshish. Despite all the wonderful things that happened there, the Lord had sent him to Nineveh. Do you know there are people right now who are enjoying a measure of success, but they're actually in rebellion against God? They know He told them to do something, and they're doing something else. And because of their success, quote unquote, they feel comfortable being in their rebellion. So if Jonah had gone to Tarshish and done many wonderful things in the Lord's name, that would have been a problem because the Lord didn't send him to Tarshish. The Lord sent him to Nineveh. And this may help answer a part of the question. The reason why the Lord spoke about many would do wonderful works in his name, about casting out devils, prophesying, yet he would say, I never knew you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. So please, whatever you do, no matter how much quote unquote success it may seem as if you're having, you're not successful if you're not within God's will. You are not successful if you're doing something counter to what the Lord wants you to do. It is not success. Success is when the Lord can look at you and say, well done, my good and faithful servant. The Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Obedience is better than sacrifice. So many people seem successful, and they're not successful at all. And ultimately, the Lord doesn't know them.